Yes, Kouchi-Gari, Kouchi-Makikomi, and Kouchi-Gake. Actually, three variations. So Kouchi-Gari, the most basic one is done as usually as a kenkayotsu, right versus left. Okay. So in a Kouchi-Gari, first of all, it should be underarm, okay, and not overarm. For the same reason why you don't use overarm for Tayatoshi, right? Tayatoshi, when you want to come in, this arm is blocking the way. So when you do Kouchi-Gari, you need this arm to be flexible and to be able to move. If this arm is in the way, right, and I want to move in Kouchi-Gari, it blocks. So it needs to be underarm, right? Just like Tayatoshi, just like Morote Shionagi, it needs to be underarm. So Kouchi-Gari, underarm. Uh, Ouchi-Gari, which is related to Kouchi-Gari, as a Kouchi-Gari means minor inner rib. Ouchi-Gari is major inner rib. Major inner rib, Ouchi-Gari, you need to have overarm. But that's a different lesson. Okay, so for Kouchi-Gari, remember, underarm, Ouchi-Gari, overarm. Kouchi, underarm. Okay, so you're here. And what you want is to attack the far leg. The far leg is far away. So you can't reach like that. Like that makes you unbalanced, right? And it's easy for Uke to counter, right? So if I try to reach, Uke just reach my leg, I fall. So I don't want to be like this and then reaching out like that. My leg gets swept. So I need to pull myself to be in a position where I can take the leg. So we do what is called a skipping kouchi. So we skip in place. Okay, if you want, you can imagine a triangle here. You go to the top of the triangle. Okay, like that. And now I'm closer to the leg. I don't have to outstretch myself like this. Like that. I don't have to do that. Boom, boom. Okay, then the third part, okay, so 1, 2, and then the third part, you go uchi here. Catch the leg. Okay, you want to scoop up the leg. Boom, boom, boom. Right, you want to scoop up the leg. Notice where my knee is. My knee is on the outside, not, you open your leg a bit, not on the inside. Okay, let's turn here. Okay, so what you want is, in Kouchi-Gari, you want to pick it up like this. Right, what you don't want is to go like this. Right, with the knee pointing inwards. That's not Kouchi-Gari. Okay, so if I try to do like that, that's not Kouchi-Gari. That's Kouchi-Gake. So Kouchi-Gari, I want to scoop it up this way. Okay. Okay, so again, 1, 2, 3. And then when you want to do Uchi-Komi, we're just looking at the legs here, not the arms. You eventually develop a rhythm when you pick up the legs. Okay. In olden days, you can use your hand. Now you cannot use your hand to grab. But in olden days, players like Neil Adams, for example, often did Kouchi leg grab. You can't do that today, but that movement of picking up the leg and feeding it to your hand is actually a good exercise. It's a good exercise if you just go here and you do this. Pick it up. Right? Can't do that in competition or in randori, but it's a good drill. It trains me to catch that leg as opposed to merely kicking the leg. No point just kicking the leg. Kicking the leg, no point. You gotta pick it up. Gotta pick it up. Okay, let's stand here. Okay, so recap again. Kenkayotsu. 1, 2, 3. Then develop a rhythm. Kouchi-Gari, Kouchi-Komi. Okay, hands. What do you do with the hands? This hand wants to push into her cheekbone here. Right here. Push in. Push in the direction of the throw. I want to throw her there. This one, push. This one, don't push. It's not a forward throw. Push. You can point in the direction of the throw. I'm not throwing her straight back. I'm throwing her there. So, okay, come here. So I go here, I push in the direction of the throw. Kouchi-Gari. Okay, so legs, pump, pump, pump. Arms, push. Then you put it all together. Okay, that's Kouchi-Gari. Kouchi-Makikomi is an alternative form of Kouchi for Kenkayotsu. Kenkayotsu, I can do Kouchi-Gari here, right? But if I don't want to attack the far leg, I can attack the near leg. Kouchi-Makikomi, I come in as if I'm going to do Seonagi. As if I'm going to do Seonagi. But I take away this leg instead. So you do a lunge, sort of like this. You come in and you do a lunge. This hand is like Seonagi. This hand is like Seonagi. You just shoot in like Seonagi. You don't turn completely. You don't want to turn completely like this. You just turn slightly. Your head pivots here so that it makes Uke think you're going to do Seonagi. Your body language is Seonagi. Your body language is Seonagi. But you lunge under. Okay? Body language is Seonagi. You lunge under. Okay? So you're in this end. Then you sit down. It's a Sutami waza. It's not an Ashi waza. Classified as a sacrifice technique. Here, body language, Seonagi, lunge, and then you take the leg out. Here's what it looks like in full motion. That's Kouchi-Makikomi. Okay, final one. Kouchi-Gake. So far we showed two versions of Kouchi done from Kenkayotsu. Okay. First one is Kouchi-Gari. Right? You come in here and you go through. Second one, Kouchi-Makikomi. Third one is Ayotsu. Right versus right. Right versus right, quite difficult to do Kouchi-Gari. It's also quite difficult to do Kouchi-Makikomi because the angle is a little bit odd, right? You can't really do Kouchi-Makikomi. But you can do what is called Kouchi-Gake. And Kouchi-Gake is when your leg comes in here and you do this. Here like this. And in here, and you go like this. Right? And then you pull it up like that. Kouchi-Gake. Okada from Japan made this really famous where he did a Kouchi-Gake from an Ayotsu situation.
And that means that both people can do. Oh! What a barn! Lined up. It's a fantastic technique, Chris. The technique of the tournament.
Absolutely amazing.
Well, I was going to say both fighters have got the leading leg forward, and Okada just attacked that leg and drew it in.
Amazing.
His was left versus left. I'm going to show right versus right. So we're here. You come in, you hook like this. Okay? So it's literally, you hook like this. The legs hook. Okay? The hands like this. Okay? So, like this. Like this. And throw.